What's going on, Coco? Just put me feet up. I'm having a bit of a rest. We've had a big day, all right? We've just drafted 150 items to go live in the store over the next few days. So I'm a bit pooped. But anyway, today's video is just a little bit of a scattered video. One of my favourite types of videos because I haven't been focusing hard on getting filmed content for you. I've done bits and pieces. So what I'm going to do is show you some pickups over the last sort of week, 2 weeks. Some really fun ones. If you like the vintage toys, I'm always going to say that stuff. Some sports cards, a little bit of a private buy. And also some auction purchases, sporting memorabilia, signed stuff, really fun stuff. So this one, you're going to see a few different bits and pieces and the things that I've picked up over the last sort of week or so that I have actually caught on camera. So I'm going to open them up, show you what's there, and have a bit of fun. So put the feet up like I am, Coco, and enjoy. It's a bit of a frosty morning, but I'm going to bring you inside today. I'm going to show you a few things that have been getting picked up over the last couple of weeks. It's one of those, it's a catch-up video. I am back to buying a lot of stuff. And not so much from op shops. I haven't been out a lot. You know, here and there I've been doing a bit of a run. Auctions are something that I've been enjoying taking part in. There's been a lot around, there's a lot of stuff. Some goes really high, some not too bad. You can get the occasional steal, and I've got a lot of really good sport and stuff this week. 2 lots of auctions, 2 separate companies. I'm going to show you through all of it and see what you think. Very random. There's also a card deal I did a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago or something. I bought out a collection off a friend. I've been meaning to put that into a video for you to flick through that, and yeah, we're going to just have a bit of fun and show you some of the really fun shit that I've been buying. So let's have a look. We're going to start here with the auction lot. So some of this stuff I know will go well. Some, yeah, bit of an experiment. But there's one piece that actually my son bought, my 4-year-old son bought. I was getting him out of the car and he hit the bid button. So we'll have a look at that as well. But some interesting pieces here. So let's flick the camera around. We'll have a quick look. So a bit of memorabilia and stuff here. We've got some jumpers to go through, all signed. Yeah, I want to show these first because this is the stuff I'm unsure on. There's some really cool stuff here. I think these are fantastic. But as far as value goes, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I can make money on these. They are just signed prints. So it could be a tricky one. I can almost guarantee they'd be a very slow sitter. So I thought I'd experiment with them. What I'll do, I'll put them semi-high on eBay, and if I can't get any love or offers, maybe frame them up, try and move them locally or in supporters groups. I don't know. I haven't really done prints before. So they've all been signed. We've got Peter Box, he's a Footscray player, went under the Ds. He only played about 100 games, but he won a Brownlow medal. We've got Jack Dyer here, Richmond legend, and then Jack and Lou in this one. Lou Richards has signed that. So these are all hand signed. This one's pretty random. Signed by Dermy. I think that's Chris Langford, and not sure on that one. We got the Plugger and the Derm. I was showing Uncle Wayno that, and he said it's a shame Plugger didn't sign that, not Derm, which is true, because Plugger signatures are a bit harder to get.
Not worth it, Tony.
We got Ken Fraser here from the Bombers. I think there's 2 of those. I don't know where the other one's gone. We'll see how that goes. The Rat, Johnny Platten. This one cost me $20. Eli hit the bid button. Paul Hudson. Paulie was a good player, probably the 2nd best Hudson. But it's not really something I see myself making money on or even being able to sell. It's kind of random, very random actually. This is a jumper number, Carl Ditterich, crazy Carl.
Bishop came in and socked the ball off the ground. Ditterich comes in and shepherd ball. Players going in hard here.
That's been signed by him, and then this is another one. This is the big V. The big Victorian V, signed by Jack Dyer. Okay, I'm just jumping in here. over the top of myself because I made an error in this video. I state that the big V logo on one of those prints was signed by Jack Dyer. It actually wasn't. The auction stated Jack Dyer from memory. I didn't do my research properly. I just listed that as Jack Dyer, and somebody actually reached out to me on eBay and said, no, it's actually Bob Davis' signature. So I want to confirm that here now, that if someone did reach out, if you do follow the channel, and it was you, I appreciate that, because yeah, it was definitely, that was a item not described, it was wrong, and that was from me not doing my research properly. I was just going based on what I read. So just wanted to confirm that it's actually Bob Davis, Geelong Legends. So back into it. Anyway, I've got some old Scanlon's cards here. These will be probably just kept by me because they are Bulldogs. They have been signed. They're not specific player cards. They are the Bulldog or the Footscray Bulldogs cards. But as you can see, they've been signed by a few of the old boys. So I'll probably keep those in my doggies collection. And then this here, the cricket ball, signed by Brett Lee, Australian fast bowler. I think I probably, maybe it looks like around 60. It doesn't have a certificate, so that's a bit of a killer in a sense. But to me, the signature looks pretty legit and all good. But anyway, the Brett Lee signed ball I got here, that's a certificate for authenticity. We've got the living MCDs here. So they've all been signed. Once again, this is another random one. So there was one of these sold, no certificate, for $60, and I think I paid $40 for the three. So I don't know, a Live and End fan might be really keen on that, but that does have a certificate in there for them. Now, over at the jumpers, I did reach out to a couple of people on this because I got a feeling these would be player issued shorts. I'm almost confident. I can't remember when they brought in the mouthguard sort of patches and stuff. But anyway, they've been signed by club legend, captain, Brownlow medalist, premiership player, Mark Rashudo. After speaking with Andy Munro on these, I didn't realise, but I realised they were 2008 shorts. I didn't realise that Roo had retired. So they wouldn't be his shorts, but he signed them. Problem out here, this one, he hears me out here yakking to you guys and just doesn't shut up. So we had to go and get her in a bit. Shouldn't have faces getting there. So she's had to come in for a look, because you're a sticky beak, aren't you? You a sticky beak? Roughed all the feathers up, huh? Roughed all your feathers up. This one's here is a trainer. I don't know if issued. It's signed by Benny Cousins, which is not easy to come across. So it's pretty cool. It's newer tags, obviously not worn if potentially an issue, but I don't know if the issues did have numbers on them. But anyway, this one here, Wayne Carey signed. It's a retail, newer tags. Adelaide Crows. We've got this one here, Matty Richardson signed that, club legend Richo man. On the back, it's been signed by Nathan Brown. That is a heat press number. It is a retail jumper. Captain, premiership player, Brownlow medalist, Trent Cotchin has signed this one. This one is actually signed by legend Kevin Bartlett, but the Simpleton's done it on the black, in black texture. That is an absolutely ridiculous signature. But anyway, here's another Mark Rashudo piece. Mark has signed the Crows one. And then this next one, boy, oh boy, wowee. This is a North Melbourne 1997 player issue jumper. There's a chance, maybe worn. There is some sort of marks on it. The unfortunate part is it's been signed by Wayne Carey. That devalues it a little bit, I reckon. I'm going to maybe try and get that off or just sell as is, because it's actually not his jumper. It's Brett Allison, the number 33. So, another gun player. Now, Brett actually did rock the long sleeves on the regular occasion, so I'm going to have to do a bit of a look and see if I can find a bit of visionary in 97 of him wearing the short sleeves, because quite often they'd have a black number as well. I'm not sure how many games they wore the blue number, so still a little bit to go into this, but as soon as I seen this one pop up, I was pretty excited. I paid $300 for it. Well, I paid $250, and then the fees brought it up to $300, or just under $300. I'm actually happy enough to keep this because I collect player issue jumpers. I like having something from all the clubs, not just Bulldogs. I'm a majority Bulldog collector, but this is a certified bagger. Happy with that. What do you reckon? Hey? What do you reckon, you bitch? So that's what's come from the Ock. Watch these YouTubers, these other YouTubers all around the world doing different things, whether it be reselling, and they do this cringy ass thing. It makes me cringe when YouTubers do this. And they say, oh,
I looked at me stats.
and you know what happened in the stats?
A good percentage of you aren't actually subscribed to me channel, so can you subscribe to the channel?
That is so cringy. But after seeing that, I actually had a look for myself, and there's like 40% of the people that watch this channel aren't subscribed, so...
If you could hit that sub button, I'd really appreciate it. Cheers.
Yeah, and these bad boys, when they first get released, like they go pretty well.
Yeah.
But then, like these reds are not super limited unless you get like really low numbers and stuff.
Yeah.
They like they only end up sort of that $5 to $10 each mark.
Yeah.
On eBay, so that's the killer, because then you still got to post it.
Yeah.
There's money there, and then they sit for ages, and then you know, they don't go for huge turnover. So
Yeah.
yeah, and
Oh, they're prisms, so they would be. Because a prism's one of the higher end cards.
yeah, it's
The like the hoops and that, when they did patches, it wasn't 100% guaranteed. It wasn't 100% guaranteed it was worn or anything. It was just a jersey patch, like when it comes to them ones.
Yeah.
But being prism, it probably is because it's a higher end card.
yeah.
But yeah. That's why I got the shits with buying those NBA hoops and those. Well, you know, you pull in a card like that, you want it to be authentic.
Yeah.
Not just a fucking patch.
Yeah.
That's not been worn or anything. Like, it's
Yeah,
just
that's
shit.
fucking dodge. Try these ones, I suppose. Yeah, people were going really high on that. It was like 400 and stuff.
Fucking hell.
But actually, I'll have to check if they were numbered. They were basic, but if you're looking to flog them off, I'll still be interested for a bit of fun.
The night we were going through all this, I did reach out to a couple of my good mates, and that's Uncle Wayno. I'm sure you're all familiar with Uncle Wayno because he was right in the card scene, the NBA scene. He loved the cards and stuff, and he sort of just recently got out of it. He was able to help me out with some stuff, and then also Scotty Garvin, he always sort of helps me out. He's quite knowledgeable around the Pokemon stuff too. So one Prestige. This is just AFL stuff. Like, these are inserts, they're numbered inserts. Most of them are only like $7 to $15 cards now. Some of the green parallel, they're a rarer, limited quantity, so there's 60 made per card. So, you know, they still, you can get a little bit for those. We've got, like, there's quite a few Brownlow predictors. Bokey, he's quite a popular one, but there's a few of those in there, which once that season's done, they don't go as high a price because, you know, you send that card in to select if he wins the Brownlow medal, and they send back some special cards. So once that Brownlow's done, most of those cards decrease significantly. Through the season, that would have been a fairly expensive card. So you've got to be very careful with some of the older cards. Premiership predictors, like same deal with Premiership predictors. If they didn't win the flag, it's not worth much now because you send that into select for the team that won it. I've got Hawthorn, Essendon, teams that didn't win it for the year 2020. So the bank cards are numbered. There's a lot of these clearance kings, more Brownlow predictors, Zach Merritt. And some of these Brownlow predictors, like, you get decent players like Merritt and Gaff, people are still going to want those. So, yeah, and then, we've got some basketball there, some Obi top, and a bit of his jersey's been cut up into that. And surprisingly, like, some of these are only worth that $20 price point. It just blows me away. If that was an AFL
footy jumper cut up into a card of a good young player, that would be worth a few $100. We've got like fairly basic now Pokemon, but you know, you got the rainbows, the Agatha. These were going for fairly good money, like back when they would have been released. There's the Blissey sold. What do we got there? We've got Lamella. It's very unfortunate that it's now and not 12 months ago. And Scotty also said that because these cards were going to Lamella Ball rookie green parallel there. So they were going for really, really good money back then. So that's unfortunate. There's a lot of, he was buying up a lot of Zion, so a lot of the young players back, probably in hope that they'd, you know, the price would go quite well. There's a lot of Giannis stuff, so if you're a Giannis collector, come at me. Anyway, a lot of LeBron and Giannis there, but just some of the cards. We've got the jersey relics, and I'll fang through them pretty fast because, well, there's some more footy, some Brownlow contenders or vote getters. Yeah, it's just so much stuff in here. There's just endless stuff. So, I mean, if you're into your cards and you do want this sort of stuff, either hit me up if you see it in my store over the next couple of months. These will be spread out, or yeah, if you after certain teams or players, send me a message and I'll see what I got, because there's so much to go through. There's probably, you know, 500 inserts there easily, whether they be higher end or a bit more basic. But yeah, there's just a lot of the signatures, like, you know, you got your jersey. There's a bit of a glitch here. I filmed this like a week and a half ago, and for whatever reason, some of the footage just decided to disappear and cut out. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I was just rambling shit, showing cards, so we'll cut it there. And as you can see, there's a few of the sold listings that are going up. I bought this whole lot for $400 off a friend, and some of it, we went through it, we comped some of it out. I wanted to make sure he got the best possible deal, and I think it's well unders. Now that one card went for a couple $100. What I'm going to do, if this, you know, goes for a crazy money, I will give him some more cash. I just want to make sure he gets the best possible deal out of this. So I'm going to track all these cards and see what they go for. But if you're after any cards, if there's anything you want, they're filtering through my store every couple of days. I've listed some of it, I've sold some of it, but there's still a heap to go. So That's all right, I'll take them off. Scratching around the yard at home.
Yeah, I ended up getting a few inquiries, but I mean, for something it's 1986.
Yeah,
but,
that is a beauty.
It's only never been in a washing machine, but it's got it had the dry cleaning twice.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so
Cool.
it's a good collector's item.
Yeah,
it's hanging on it over there somewhere.
Yeah.
Now, if you've been around for a little while, you would have seen I did actually thrift a My Pet Monster in an op shop. It's, well, the video, I'll link it for you. If you do want to see that one, I only paid $7. This one here is my football monster, which is harder to get, and quite often with these guys, they can go for crazy money if they're complete and good condition with the handcuffs and whatnot. But this guy, he's a little bit beat up. Apparently he's had a good clean-up, but I was just absolutely stoked to see that on Marketplace. I had to grab him $50. The condition it's in, he might not be worth a whole lot more. Either way, he's going to sit up on the shelf and look pretty cool. But I will list him. I will list him sort of high and just see if there's a collector out there that does need him, does want him, and I will always obviously be negotiable when I do prices like that, because I feel like he will end up in a different country. I think he'll go to America. Usually a lot of my vintage toys do. But if not, then so be it. I'll keep him, I don't care. It's a really cool 80s toy, the old My Pet Monster. But anyway, he can't be a part of the collection challenge. If you've been following along, you'd know I've been doing a little bit of a challenge here, which I'm going to touch base on in probably the next video, hopefully, and we'll do a bit of an update on that. But I don't have the funds to bring him in yet. So unfortunately, with stuff like that, he can't be a part of that challenge. But really cool piece, and I wanted to show him off. Thank you very much. If you're still here, thank you very much for watching. There was some random stuff in there, just some random purchases throughout the last sort of week or so, but if you did enjoy it, let me know below, and I can do a few more of these where, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I do buy from week to week and I just don't get around to filming, or I don't share it on here because I just simply forget, because I go thrifting and I share that day. So if you do like these sort of videos where you just can see snippets and bits and pieces of what I've got up to and what I've bought, then let me know and I'll do it a bit more. But anyway, appreciate you being here. This one's probably gone for another good 20 minutes or so. But thank you for sticking around. Love ya, and I will see you in the next one.